Hey everyone, I'm doing a third Power Rangers Lightning Collection Monsters Wishlist video. I've done the first two seasons of Mighty Morphin in the last two videos, now I'm on to the third and last season. Now, the third season started off with the debut of Masked Rider, and they had a bunch of the villains from that show, Count Dragon and his crew, as well as Plague Patrol monsters. And then there was also a monster original to Power Rangers. Let's see, where is he? There he is. Repelator. Silverhorn's repainted with a tongue sticking out. Not really sure what he could come with. Like, I guess, I don't know. Maybe he could... I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember... Wasn't there, like, he got sick because Kimberly sneezed on him with her helmet on. And Finster gave him, like, a pill or something to make him better. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, let's see, the actual start to the season, we got Rito, one of my favorite characters. A lot of fans really, really want a Rito figure, because he's awesome. And he looks cool. Let's see, I guess he could come with his sword, and, yeah, I don't know what else he could come with. Like, I'm trying to think, as good a character as he is, I can't really think of too many accessories that are, like, unique to him. So anyway... he brings the Tanga eggs, and we are getting some Tanga figures. And then he also brought a Vampirus egg. Do you think Vampirus will ever get a figure? I don't really remember anything he comes with particularly. I guess he could come with his egg. Let's see. And then Artist Mole. Obviously, he has to come with his giant paintbrush that he uses to, like, suck the color out of stuff. Yeah, that's what the paintbrush does, sucks color away. He's a really cool-looking monster. Yeah. Can't really think of anything he could come with, though. Lantera, well, obviously he has to come with his little evil lantern with the skull on it. That looks cool. Can't really think of anything else. Maybe the lantern he was made from? And then we got Marvo the Meanie. Let's see. Can't really think of anything he could come with. Like, maybe he could come with the teacher he was made from. Do you think, like, they'd finally make a, like, full-body civilian figure, and it would just be the guy who turns into Marvo the Meanie? And then Centibac. Oh, he could come with the Rangers when he turned them into footballs. Yeah. See, I think... Oh, they don't have a picture of any of them. Oh, and he has, like, a little evil football with an angry, like, shark face on it. Let's see, and then Hate Master. Didn't really like this guy. Not in Power Rangers. I liked him a lot better in Kaku Ranger. Not a fan of this episode. I don't really know what he could come with. And then we got Face Stealer. In Kaku Ranger, but I don't think in Power Rangers, these like little flappy things up here could fold down to like shield his face. Oh, and he could come with this long tongue. And I was thinking he could also come with like the masks that the Rangers use to protect themselves from him. And then we got Miss Chief. Cool looking monster. Not a particularly memorable one. Can't really think of anything it could come with, or unique stuff it could do. Then we get Cat Monster, or Catastrophe. I guess maybe she could come with a two. She could come in a 2-pack with Cat, or maybe like the cat that Cat turns into. PC. Oh, and PC is getting a figure in like a Pink Ranger set now. And we got Incisor Raider. Now, interesting thing with Incisor Raider, his body was reused from another monster that shows up later in Power Rangers. So if they make him, or the other monster, then they could reuse that body for either of them. Anyway, he had a staff and a cape added on, and a head taken from a Kaku Ranger monster we didn't use. And then here, we got Sea Monster, one of my favorite names. So stupid, Sea Monster, and his thing is eyes. He opens up his coat, and he has a bunch of eyes that zap lasers out. So that'd be a cool feature for a figure to have. I don't know if they'd like have little joints for his coat, or if it'd just be rubber, or like wire bendable or something. And then, let's see, oh, Krabby Cabby. What'd be cool with this guy is he has wheels. So, I don't know, he could like roll around or something, if they actually made this guy. I don't know if they'll ever go deep enough to actually make Krabby Cabby, though. And then Garbage Mouth. I always thought it was Garbage Man. Oh, well, anyway. Well, he can shoot stuff with his giant garbage can, or suck stuff in with his giant garbage can. I guess he could come with that. and maybe he could like fit inside, and like you can push his head down. And then we got Ravinator. Oh, and this giant fork here is the same fork that Pudgy Pig had. You can tell by a little symbol down there on the fork. So if the new Pudgy Pig Lightning Collection figure comes out with that fork, they could reuse it for this guy. Can't think of too much else with this guy. I didn't really care for his episode. And we get Brick Bully. There was 2 versions of Brick Bully. There's this guy who's like a big square block of wall. Then there's this more monstery looking one that's a little slimmed down. Either one would make a pretty cool toy, I think, or they could have them in a 2-pack or something. And then right here we got Sinister Simeon, made from a pet monkey that Kimberly and... or was it Kat and Aisha, or Kimberly and Aisha? I don't remember. Anyway, they were taking care of a pet monkey, and the monkey wanders off, and this guy gives it a hat and sunglasses and a mop for a wig. You need some locks, mon. I guess it could come with bananas, and maybe the monkey. Oh, and the monkey had like little pink pants on. I don't know. So anyway, over here, oh, Blue Globber, love this guy. There's lots of cool stuff that he could do. Let's see, he absorbs Ninjor's powers, and he gets this like visor and Ninjor's N on his chest. Let's see, he has these big globby hands that maybe they could be interchangeable arms, like, or you could like slip these on over his normal arms. You can see his normal arm there. And then he has another form where he's absorbing a bunch of energy from Ninjor, and his head like turns into the Alien Ranger helmets, which my headcanon always was that Ninjor created the Alien Ranger powers, and that's why when he steals Ninjor's powers, they turn into the Alien Ranger helmets, because, I don't know, I guess that's just what the Ranger powers that Ninjor makes would look like. And then last up is Discordia. Oh, and also there's another one. Not too much to say about her. She's cool looking, not a particularly memorable monster though. And let's see, Master Vile. Let's see, he had 2 figures back in the 90s line. There was an action figure and a vinyl figure. He's a pretty cool monster. Let's see, kind of limited articulation-wise because he has a big robe on. So, let's see, he can really mostly just move his arms, his head. He had these 2 little snake things on his cape that would move around sometimes. He'd make a cool figure, I think. So then on to Alien Rangers, and the last of Mighty Morphin. So here we got Slotsky, who was made by Rita and Zed from a little like toy that Billy had in his garage. He had a toy back in the 90s. Can't really think of anything he could come with. The toy in the 90s came with like a little rubber axe or something. I don't know if he actually had it in the show. I don't remember. So, yeah. I guess he could come with the little toy that he's made out of. And there we got Eric and Merrick, the Barbaric Brothers. Let's see, in the show, they had like armor that could go on when they powered up. And also Merrick, the orange one, his body is the one that was reused for Incisor Raider earlier in the season. So if they make him or him, they can make one or the other later on. Let's see, oh, and since they're brothers, they could do them in a 2-pack. And one of the interesting things, back in the 90s, they did both have toys, but they were completely different scales. I'll do a video about that at some point. And then, Brat Boy. This would be a really cool monster to make. Let's see, if they ever make civilian figures... Oh, and this guy's whole story is that, let's see, when the Rangers were turned into kids, they go to a water park, and they turn Bulk, little kid Bulk, into this monster Brat Boy. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a cool 2-pack to have Brat Boy and little kid Bulk? Do you think they would ever make civilian figures, and it would go deep cut enough to make, like, the young kid versions of the characters? And then we got Witchblade, who... There's a figure planned back in the 90s, but it never happened. So it'd be nice if she got a figure now. Hasbro corrects Bandai's mistake. She's cool looking, not a particularly memorable character or anything. I don't think she came with anything, did she? I don't remember. Same with Arachnifiend. Like, he's a cool monster, but I just can't think of too much about him. Like, I guess he could come with webs or something. And then Hydro Hog. This guy was really cool. He was kind of like the main villain for the Alien Rangers. Unfortunately, he was only in like maybe 2 or 3 episodes. But he deserves a figure because he is really cool looking. I can't remember if he had weapons or anything. Let's see, it shows him breathing fire here. That's a cool like effect he could come with. His mouth is always open anyway. And then that's the end of this book. And that's all the Mighty Morphin monsters. At least I think so. I don't think I'm forgetting any. If I'm forgetting any, tell me in the comments. Let's see. I have 3 videos. I've gone over nearly all the Mighty Morphin monsters. I'm pretty sure I have. If I've missed any, tell me in the comments of the videos. Tell me what kind of accessories or features would you want in monster figures from the Lightning Collection. Are there any other monsters from any other seasons? I'm only gonna mainly go over the Mighty Morphin monsters because I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to stick to for now. They are branching out, kind of doing. Let's see, they're doing the cogs, and let's see. There's a who was it? I don't remember now. I was thinking of it earlier, and now I can't remember. Anyway, that's all for this one. See ya.